Guys, we finally have some pre-order announcements from Jada Toys Ultra Street Fighter, the one we've been waiting for. One of the last two characters, T.Hawk, is going up for pre-order starting tomorrow, May 7th. We'll get into the details of that. We'll get into the brand new promo shots that Jada just released, and he is looking just so good. I'm super stoked to get this figure. He looks like he's going to be potentially one of the best looking figures in the line. The sculpt and everything is looking really good just based on these promo shots, so I cannot wait to get this guy in hand, which if he's dropping for pre-order tomorrow, I would expect for him to be releasing sometime late summer, which will be awesome. And then Zangief also, hopefully that pre-order is going to be coming here in about a month or so, according to June. But as you know, this was supposed to release in April, the pre-order at least, so we are about a week behind, but that's okay. I'm glad to finally get this guy up for pre-order. Now here we have the Ultra Street Fighter 2 T.Hawk, the Mexican Warrior. He is set to drop tomorrow, Monday, May 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store as well as Entertainment Earth. Now this is a deluxe figure and should be dropping at the price range of $34.99. You should be expecting to pay about $35. Might be a little more expensive on Entertainment Earth. That seems to be the pattern as far as pre-orders through Entertainment Earth. But on, Big Bad Toy Store and other avenues, he should be dropping for $34.99. This is one of the last two figures, both being deluxe figures, and the details on this guy are looking so good. So let's go ahead and take a look at these promo shots that they released to get us hyped for the figure. Now, the first thing we're going to check out is the figure and his accessory loadout. We're getting the figure, which will be the largest figure in the Jada Street Fighter line, so you can expect this guy to be even bigger than the Sagat figure, which dropped last year, which, if you have that guy, even he is an absolute unit, so this guy should be huge. He's coming with his two head sculpts, his sort of stoic face, the classic face, and his gritting teeth face. Both of these are looking really good. He's coming with closed fist as well as a secondary pair of his sort of open hands, the classic T.Hawk hands that you see him use throughout the game. And he's also coming with a second wrist guard, or whatever you want to call that, that has the holes for the Hawk accessory. The Hawk accessory looks really cool, really awesome to get a T.Hawk with the Hawk, because, you got to have that to really make this character be T.Hawk, the iconic T.Hawk. And it's cool that they are providing that secondary wrist piece that allows the Hawk to sort of plug into the wrist. As you will see here in the next photos, we get a closer look at this T.Hawk, which is actually even articulated in his legs and his wings, which I was really not expecting, but it's looking super cool. And then you see this photo of him here in his sort of classic fighting stance that you know from the game, and everything is just looking really good. The details, the sculpt in the boots, the sort of denim texture on his clothing, the muscles, everything is looking so good. This guy should look really great in hand. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at that Hawk accessory. Here we get a nice close-up shot. You can see how with the added accessory of the wristband, how the Hawk can plug in and he can hold him on the arm just like that, like his classic sort of winning pose, that iconic pose from T.Hawk. And here, that up close look at the Hawk, you can see not only are his wings articulated, but it looks like his legs and his feet are also articulated. So you could probably get him, into slightly different poses, get him into sort of like a flying, soaring pose. This thing is just super cool. I wonder if it will come with a stand. It's hard to see if there's like a port at the bottom where maybe you can plug him in to look like he's flying or something like that. That would be cool, but we can't really tell from these shots if that is doable. But the Hawk accessory, kind of going above and beyond on this. This could have been just like a simple, solid Hawk accessory with no articulation. But they went above and beyond to not only make those wings articulated, but the legs and the feet also appeared to be articulated as well. So super cool. Can't wait to mess with this and get photos. This is going to be really cool for people interested in doing toy photography, because it's just a really cool accessory for the iconic character that T.Hawk is. Now let's go ahead and look at some more of the upcoming shots, some more of the promo shots. They did a really good job of getting nice, clean photos for these promo shots, and you can see him here in some different poses. His arms look like they're getting a nice range of motion, especially for how big he is. He can get those arms crossed in front of him really well, and I'm sure that's due to that updated 1.5 articulation in those butterfly joints. So he is not a 2.0, but a 1.5 body where he has all of the same articulation points that you would know from Jada Toys, but the upgraded butterfly joints. And you can see here his legs get a great range of motion as well, as he can sit there in that sort of crisscross pose on the floor. Just looking so good, and you can tell that this dude is just a beast of a figure. I can't wait to really, again, get this guy in hand. As you know, he's going to tower over the smaller characters in the Jada Toys line, and in the full lineup, having them all together, I'm sure he's going to look so cool. His face sculpts are looking really good and detailed. The paintwork looking awesome on there on his face paint. That small little feather is looking really good, has a little bit of red on the tip. It'll be interesting to see if that's removable or not. That might be just, stuck in there permanently, but I imagine it's going to be like a soft, malleable plastic, so you won't have to worry about it breaking off or anything like that. Now let's look at some more action poses here, doing his classic dive poses that you know from the game, and he looks really good doing it. You can see they have him going in this up motion, that feather just looking so cool in his hair. You see him doing the downward dive motion, of course, with those open hands, just classic, iconic poses and moves from T.Hawk through the Street Fighter II game. So really cool to see this. And we got some more action shots here. You see him doing some different fighting poses. You can see that leg is getting a nice range of motion going up from his hip. The second photo here, you can see, he's got a nice rotation, some good movement in his abdomen to really help with those dynamic poses. These action shots are just looking really good. As you know, the Jada Toys posability is always really great. Every figure, especially their later figures in this line, have just been able to move super smooth, get in great poses, and get a ton of range out of the joints, no matter what the size of the character is. So, if you have the recent Balrog, that guy is just so fun to play and pose with, even though he's a larger character. He moves and poses super well, so I'm expecting the same from this T.Hawk as well. These poses are looking really good. So that's going to wrap it up, guys, for this pre-order preview from Jada Toys. Here's that information again. This guy is going to be dropping for pre-order through Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth starting tomorrow, May 7th. An early birthday present for me, mind you, my birthday being on the 8th. So thank you, Jada, for that. I can't wait to pre-order this guy. Now I'm going to be pre-ordering him through Big Bad Toy Store. I imagine he's going to be a few dollars cheaper retail, as well as better price on shipping through Big Bad Toy Store. So that's where I will be pre-ordering him. But you have the option for Entertainment Earth as well. And this guy should be hitting in hand here in about 3 to 4 months. That's the usual turnaround time for Jada pre-order. So expect him to be, this is early May, June, July. He should be hitting us in hand sometime in August. So great to see that. Can't wait to get this guy in hand. He's looking really great based on these promo photos, and he's going to be an absolute unit of a figure. Now, we only have Zangief left to pre-order from the Ultra Street Fighter II line, which, according to June, should be about a month behind T.Hawk. Things usually take a little bit longer than what June says. So, we might be seeing Zangief here, I would say, probably like mid-June-ish. That might be safe to say. I would say mid to late June, we should be getting a pre-order for Zangief, and he should hopefully be getting in hand by, late September, early October. But that's awesome to see, guys. We have a few more pre-orders that should be dropping soon. That includes the Invincible figures, that includes the next wave of Mega Man, and the next wave of Scooby-Doo. So hopefully we see some movement on those figures as well. But I am just so stoked to finally get this T.Hawk pre-order up and running because I'm super excited to get this figure in hand. Let me know in the comments below, where will you be pre-ordering this figure from? Do you prefer BBTS or do you prefer Entertainment Earth? And thanks again, guys, for spending a few minutes with us today. Stay tuned to this channel. Drop a like if this was informative. Be sure to subscribe if you're into news, especially when you're talking about Jada and Storm Street Fighter lines. I try to keep up to date as much as I can with these. Now, I will be going on vacation starting tomorrow over the weekend. So if anything else drops, unfortunately, I will not be able to cover it. But be sure to check in with my guy, Richie Figs, here on YouTube. He'll definitely be updating you on any of the updates or drops that could happen while I'm away. Also, check out Mountain Art's reviews. He's really good about posting this stuff as they drop as well. So thanks, guys, and see you next time.